any further with the Doss house, are you excited to go back or not?
To the Doss house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
it's addicting, isn't it?
it is. It's stupid. But at the same time, like, I don't want to touch me. I don't want no dolls to move. I don't want to hear nothing on an EVP, but then you do, you know?
Yeah.
Like, don't breathe on my neck, but I want to see somebody else's neck get breathed on. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it up close. I don't know. It's strangely addicting, and still, my mama says you're gonna get me possessed. So,
Nah, I bought you a pendant.
yep, that we did.
Well, no. The ones that I bought that just came in the crystal. Did you
Oh, the
look
new
up
one.
what that stone is?
No, I forgot what you said.
Shattuckite. Shattakite.
I can't look right now. See,
You can though.
I got my phone on. Oh, I can't over here. Hold
Here,
on.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what, we'll do this. Because for those of you guys listening, hang on. Spiritual meaning of, ready?
UCKITE.
Oh, I spelled it wrong. Shattuckite.
Okay.
In spiritual context, Shattuckite is known as a stone of truth, intuition, and psychic communication, often used to enhance clairvoyance and connect with higher powers, particularly through its association with the third eye and throat. So it's a stone of truth and truth and honesty, intuition and psychic abilities, third eye and throat chakra alignment, divine connection, and higher power. Some believe that Shattuckite helps you align with the divine and other higher powers, promoting stronger communication with the metaphysical realm. It is
Wait,
also seen as a stone that prevents spiritual possession.
did we not buy a piece of this in Denver?
Um,
Don't we have
I
necklaces?
think that we did, yes, but I can't find them.
They're like 3-tier. It was like, and
Yes.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
3 stones. It was like a little round stone, then a little long stone, and then a long piece of this.
Yes, because usually it's found with oh god, it starts with a C. It's like a beautiful
Here.
turquoise stone. But yeah,
Oh,
I can't think of what it's called. Chrysocolla. There we go, Chrysocolla. But yeah, I bought us 2 pendants. But yeah, we did in Denver. We bought it. I think they had
oh,
like a Herkimer diamond.
familiar. Yeah. It
Yeah.
had like I
Yep.
want to say aquamarine, a Herkimer diamond, and then that, or something
Yeah.
that was like a aquamarine color at least.
And I'm hoping that whenever I get moved and I start unpacking, I find all this shit because there's a lot of stuff from Denver that disappeared, but that's a
Ooh,
whole other
okay.
topic and we won't get on that.
Okay.
So, okay, back to this.
Back to this.
Is what's here and dangerous related to something that somebody brought here? Interesting.
And there was an undertaker's office in the house. I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Are you sure? Did she answer?
I forgot to ask her about that, but I'm sure. I am sure. She said there was an undertaker's office at one time. Okay, hang on, let me ask her.
I asked Brett and Tabitha, and they were saying they didn't remember that either.
Okay. Did I hear you correctly when you said that there was an undertaker's office that had been in the house at one point?
This little piece of hair is getting on my nerves.
I might be bombarding you with questions while we watch this. LOL. We're only 15 minutes in.
It's gonna take a while.
It's gonna be like 9 episodes.
Oh,
All right. Because how long have we been in this Zoom meeting?
I don't know.
Much longer than 15 minutes.
8 minutes.
All right.
Long enough for me to go take a pee break.
Interesting. Is it from, okay, you have to wait. You have to wait. Can you wait a second? Okay. Let me ask the question again. Is whatever's here that's dangerous here because somebody brought it here? Okay. I hear whispering.
Yes. See? It
Is
said yes
going
both times she asked
downstairs
that.
whispering?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Is what a
Oh, hold on.
What's up, guys?
Shut the fuck up.
We're
Shut up, Bodie. No one wants to hear you talk right now, Bodie.
Damn it, Bodie.
Bloopers and all.
I love how it already knows the question. It's like, okay,
all right.
answer.
You have to wait. Is whatever's here that's dangerous from from s-
The Irish.
from the Irish? Huh.
Oh,
How did you know that?
this
Interesting.
is Irish, wasn't it? Irish in here?
Okay.
Or Catholic?
Yep.
Okay.
And we've been called Winker twice.
We've been called wanker.
What does that have to do with anything?
Because the Irish like to call people wankers
We love you, TikTok shop.
Okay.
and cunts.
All right. Will you guys have any questions?
And I fully own that because it's my heritage. Wanker. Okay.
I'm Irish.
I say we bring that back and we start calling people fucking wankers because I think that's a great term of endearment. Fucking wanker. I think that's my new favorite term. All right, that's what's happening. Everybody's a fucking wanker.
Will you protect me while
I'm just kidding. I love you.
No
I'm here
wanker.
with you?
Okay, wait. Hang
Very
on.
Thank you.
cool. Very
Thank
cool.
you. I
Very
really
cool.
appreciate you.
Oh, that was you that said that off. So the Black Madonna is here to protect
Yes.
the
Yeah, no,
location.
your K2's going crazy.
And both of them are. And my question is, do you want us to put a portrait of the Black Madonna in the house? One, yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yes.
Wow.
I will make sure that
Yeah,
happens.
absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
goosebumps all over.
I just,
Wasn't there a place we were going to go visit that had a Black Madonna statue?
There absolutely was.
I kind of feel like on our way back up to Pennsylvania, we need to make that a point and bring some holy water from that church.
Maybe you should ask permission. I think that's a
Hey,
great idea.
I have a question for you, period. On the way back up to Pennsylvania, there is a Catholic church that we did not get to visit, but there is a shrine to the Black Madonna there, period. Would you be okay with me bringing something from that church for you for the Doss house, question mark, such as holy water from that church, question mark? I am at the part in the video where Larissa is talking to the Black Madonna, the woman that appears as the Black Madonna, and it said that it would like a portrait in the house. So I thought, what else would be nice as an offering to her, especially because she is a protector there, than holy water from that location. All right.
Who was sitting in my, or was somebody sitting in my lap earlier?
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't even know. Do you have any
I
questions?
hate that
'Cause
I
is
missed
going
this. Oh my
crazy.
God, I
Mom, are
hate
you
that I
here
missed
tonight?
this.
Yeah. She was earlier too when we
Okay.
were up here.
So over there on the
Holly, are you always with Shauna?
Hang on, do what?
So over there, I think that's like a heater. I don't know what that is, but there's a green ball, and what they have it pinned over is there's a green and a red,
Mm-hmm.
and so green is yes, and
Yeah.
red is no. I
Mhm.
hate that you can't see both balls.
Mm. Was it like what we were using at Hell House?
Yeah, the
Okay.
green and red, like green for yes, red for no.
Yeah.
So the green, they use that a lot to answer questions, and you'll hear Larissa make reference, or was it Cheryl?
Yes.
Thank you.
The lady with the glasses and the long kind of blonde hair. Yeah, Cheryl.
So Cheryl, you'll hear both of them in the background make reference to that's a yes, that's a no.
Gotcha.
And it
Okay.
doesn't actually correlate with the REM pod or whatever that thing right there is.
Yeah.
Not a REM pod, but whatever.
K2, yeah.
It doesn't actually correlate, but what they're watching is those green and red balls over there.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Do you hang on? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Hold on. I'm ridiculous. Don't listen to me. All right. We ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Mm.
Someone, they've already answered.
Yes.
You have like you.
Do I? Good people?
Yeah, they're good people. But I can't see them. They're like white and like all around you. They look like clouds.
I'm all surrounded. I can feel them
Yeah,
all around me.
they're like clouds.
Yeah.
Okay, so are any of the people following Cheryl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you any of you going to tell me who you are tonight? Okay, I'm looking forward to it because all I see is mists. All right. So what else can we do up here to get some activity?
I'd like to know how many children are here. Are there more than 2 children here?
Yes.
I was in your room earlier playing cards. Were you playing with me? No? Okay.
Oh, interesting.
I brought you a riding horse. Do you like that? Are you going to ride it?
Aw.
Thank you.
There's one particular little girl here. And no, it's not that little girl.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay.
This one, this one has like a rocking horse. It's weird. Because I know there's no rocking horse in this house. See? She's showing me a rocking horse.
We didn't find one in here either.
Oh, were you, I'll wait until it's done doing it.
Yeah.
Were you trying to hold my legs down earlier?
I wonder if that's something that they removed from the house, because didn't Shauna say that it was hoarders that
This
lived
one
there?
has, this
She
little girl,
did, but
she is blonde.
She also said that this was a labor of love. They absolutely did this to honor her mother, and I love the story. But they meticulously went through everything in the house. It was hoarded, but they meticulously went through everything in the house, and like there were things like shoes and stuff that they wanted to make sure there, in their tradition, shoes are placed in certain places for
Mhm.
different reasons. She wanted to make sure to keep the authenticity of those things. So the house is furnished primarily, almost completely, with things that were left in the house, even though it was hoarded.
Okay.
So if she said they didn't see it when when they cleaned the house out, she went through everything and like held on to specific things for like the walls and everything are decorated in what was in the house.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it could be that it got removed a long time ago and she misses it and wants it back. One thing I do want to say for those of you guys that are watching this, if you go into a locale that has furniture, items, etc. in it, Hell House is a little different because it is a haunt and a lot of stuff has been brought in. But like a place like this, be careful what you touch. Be careful, like don't move things, unless the owner of the place or whatever is like, hey, you can move this chair, you can, move this or whatever. Don't move things. Be very respectful of that locale, of that place.
And never, ever, ever is it your place to leave behind any form of protections or anything.
Yes.
It is not your place to cross spirits over.
Yep.
It is not your place to leave anything behind for the spirits, to protect the spirits, to protect that. It is not.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
not what you do.
Yep.
Unless you were invited particularly for that reason.
Exactly.
It is never okay. That is a boundary. I just feel like that's a boundary people overstep a lot.
It
and
is.
It be said.
It is. And here's the thing too, like in a place like the Doss house that has that kind of warding, like one of the things I told Shauna when we were sitting outside, when we walked up to the house, when y'all helped me out of the car and were helping me into the house, I saw grids, like the whole house is covered in grid. And I was like, I don't know how to explain it. Like it looked like a movie to me. And it's not like I saw it with my eyeballs, but I saw it. Does that make sense? The whole place is gridded. And if you went in there with the intent of removing something, even if Shauna and her wife were like, yes, please come remove all the shit, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to. Whoever was there in the 70s and investigated and did whatever they did, they locked that shit fucking down. So the only way you could get something to leave would be to find the item in the bottom of the house, and the item, I have a feeling it's a weather vane that they just used the weather vane that was on the top, you know what I mean, as the thing. You're not going to be able to get it to leave. But Sass has an extremely good point. One of the places that I love to go the most is the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs. And there's a famous room there and a famous spirit named Michael. And so many people and go in there and they're like, oh, I'm going to make him cross over. Fucking no, you're not. No, you're not. I kind of, and I'm not discounting this. Okay. So please don't think that I'm discounting it. But I know I've heard so many people that, oh, I can make any spirit cross. No, you can't. That I am discounting. No, you can't. No, you can't. Only if that spirit is at a point where either it has done what it needs to do, it's fulfilled its karma, it's fulfilled its contract, you know, kind of like in Beetlejuice when they're like, you got to spend 200 years in that house, you know, there is a tie that you have to a specific place. Every soul has one. And until you fulfill whatever that obligation is that your soul made the agreement to be there, or that you did in life and stuck yourself there, you can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. And it's so fucking rude to assume that you're going to go in a space and remove a spirit. This is why I never allowed anyone to go into my shop or the apartment upstairs and do an investigation without me there, because I worked and lived in that building. And so those beings, those entities that are there, we had a good working relationship. I'm not saying we didn't have one that was kind of a dick, because we did, but we had a good working relationship. And even the one that was the dick, that's okay. I'm not going to say it that way. He's my jerk, you know. I didn't want to say it the other way. That's my jerky spirit. You know, he was there in that building long before I was there. He will be there long after I'm gone. And no. So I love that you made that point. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I think it's rude. It's disrespectful, and you can have spirits that are not normally aggressive
Yeah.
that become aggressive because you're a dick.
Yes.
And I don't like to be scared. I don't like the Ooga Boogers. I'm strangely addicted to it, but I don't like it. I don't like that I'm addicted to it, but I kind of am because my friend's weird and I got inundated. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but don't like why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I think if you go in there with the intent of removing them, they're gonna get aggressive, just like anybody would. Like, you're not gonna take me from my home,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that fucks up the interaction for future investigations, in my opinion.
It does. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Because
Hey,
now that spirit is going to be pissed off.
Mhm. Or why would it want to communicate? Because you don't know everybody's intentions coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
I agree 100%. Okay. We ready?
She has blonde and she does have pigtails.
Okay.
But she's really young. She's like 3, and she has a little wooden rocking horse. And she drags it. It's like a toy one, and she
I
drags it
love that
on
this
like a
is going off the
string.
whole time.
So I'm thinking she's just like a spirit that's doing that around the house. So I don't think it would be something you would find.
Do you feel like that energy is attached to the house or the town?
I think it's attached to the house.
Really?
I think she had like a little toy. See, I think she had like a little toy rocking horse, like the kind that had wheels, like the little red wheels
This is
that you
insane.
would drag on like the plastic
Yeah,
string. You know what I'm talking about? Like those old toys.
Yes.
Like I can just picture this little girl like jumping up and down, like, yes.
That's what it looked like.
Okay.
Wow, we're going to both go off.
I'm just trying so hard to get her name.
Yeah.
I hope you can, because none of the kids in here have ever given us their names. None of them.
Is it Cindy? That's stopped. That's a negative. There's a big negative.
Does it start with the letter C?
I just got Anna.
Oh.
It just could be
Anna.
Anna.
Anna. I don't know
Thank
who
you,
Cindy
Anna.
is then.
So when you're under the that
Astes? Mm-hmm.
whatever you can't make out, does it show up on the?
Mm-mm.
Not
No?
necessarily.
They're different apps.
Yes. Two totally different things.
Hi, Anna. Are you the girl with blonde hair? Thank you.
Aw. Anna, are you
Hate
here
that I
all the
missed this.
time? You know what's interesting is they only communicate on the K2s. They're not communicating on anything else.
No.
And that makes you wonder why, right? So I'm gonna put this down and see if we can do something else here. See if we can get, and stick this right like that,
I just say
I'm gonna put
Larissa did
this
such a
one
good job with the live.
right over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm going to do
Try removing that phasm light.
the light, okay.
Mhm.
The light away. I don't think that, I really don't think
I
that
was
was
just,
it,
you know, every possibility.
right? And then I'm gonna put this ball over here. That's a
It's
green
literally-
ball, yes.
Well, it's every time you touch the stand, but that's probably just because you have the phone. There we go.
I really
Yeah,
don't
there
think
you
it
go.
has
Big
anything
Bear
to
just
do
got
with
Vlad.
Oh,
you
oops,
go.
it's okay. So I am very far away from that.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to ask whatever spirit is in the house or spirits that are in the house,
Oh no, my legs are
There
just
you go.
cold.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to go over and touch one of those balls. Because I can see that you can touch the K2s, but you're not touching anything else.
Yeah, you can.
I know. I honestly think you're just reacting to our voices.
Do you like having friends up here with you? No.
Do our voices, is it just the communication?
I said in my head, do our
Oh,
voices
that was
annoy
it.
you?
Yep.
It's just the
You
communication.
just like to talk, don't you?
Are you just excited that someone is talking to you? Do any of you guys online have any questions?
You'd really like the colors of those cat
What's up,
balls
Vladdy
if you
Patty?
touch one of them.
We're watching Ghosties.
We can
You wanna
ask
come
yes or
watch
no
Ghosties? Come on.
questions with those.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, that's in the crawl space.
Mm-mm.
Come on.
Oh my God, something in
you
the
can
crawl
do that.
space went off.
What shit? No. What?
So the crawl space just went off while everybody was in there.
Okay, hang on.
You'd really like the colors of those cat balls if you touch one of them.
We can ask yes or no questions with those.
Oh, that's in the crawl space.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, something in the crawl space went off. That's not
Can't wait to
creepy
go in the
enough.
fucking crawl space.
Is
You don't
that
even
what
know.
that music is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a motion box. in the
Shauna, I can't wait to go
So
in the
is
crawl
there
space.
somebody in the crawl space right now?
Oh man.
We get it. You can do the K2s. It's amazing.
I'm gonna go put the REM pod in between the two of them.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So if you all right, so we got that. Oh, do you ever get EVPs up here? Maybe we try EVP.
Yeah, we can. I have to go get something unless Alan had something. Oh,
He does. Yes,
there
this.
you go.
So I could just stick this
Oh,
right
I love
here,
you.
and we can just do an EVP session real quick.
Awesomeness.
All right, let's try that. We have a door there.
Sir Cat. I can't watch Ghosties. Oh, we're being a lover boy. Okay, I love you too.
I'm gonna sit here, just
You're still cold.
stop moving.
Oh my God, the crawl space went off again.
Yeah. Is that
So the
enough light?
shadow play really messes with me in this house.
The shadow play, you said?
Yeah.
All right,
So,
we're doing a EVP
rewind it
session
just
up
a
here, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Or Shauna, you're gonna do it with us, right?
For what, 30 seconds, a minute?
Like 10 seconds, 15.
All right, we're doing a EVP.
Oh.
Watch the shadows behind the RV,
Sit
the
here,
whatever.
just,
You're still cold.
behind the table.
stop moving.
Oh my God, the crawl space went off again.
So I know that that's people coming in with
Is
the
that
cameras
enough
and
light?
stuff. But the shadow play in this house is so wicked
Yeah.
that
All right, we're
plays
doing
your
our
mind.
EVP session up here, guys.
Okay.
Or Shauna, you're gonna do it with us, right?
I'm coming back. Okay.
Come back, little Shauna.
They're ready downstairs when we're done up here.
To do what?
Basement.
All right. All right. EVP session, Doss house upstairs. What is the name of the boy that I saw downstairs?
How old are you?
Do you
Oh,
like
I
to
can't
play
wait to hear this.
with the games that we have brought for you today?
Are you happy with all the toys here?
Are you lonely in this house?
Oh, was that Tabitha that
Who's
just asked if they
Cindy?
were lonely? And then the K2 went off like crazy. That makes
How
me
many
so
kids are
sad.
here?
Earlier you said you would protect me because I was Irish. Are you going to protect me everywhere or just in the house?
Oh my God. I hope Brett gets an answer to that question.
What was the new toy I brought you?
Why were you a refugee?
Is the Black Madonna here because of the fire?
Does the priest visit here?
Ooh. What were you going to say? You're muted.
Loki's blue puppy.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
I always say your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Miss Gardner. Verdina. Verduna is what I want to say every time.
So messages. She wanted you to know that in the basement of Hill House, she was asked to pray with somebody. I can't find the message now. And it was because of your actions or something. I can't find the message now. Do you scroll back and see it?
Oh yeah, I'll look at it here in just a minute. I saw some stuff come across. I was gonna wait till we were done with this episode to answer some of those.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I got
I'll.
distracted. I was like, wait, who? You know me and names.
She's the one that gave me that really gorgeous bracelet.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew you'd remember that. Like she's the one
Yeah.
that gifted
I'm
me
a
that
Facebook
bracelet.
person names. Y'all got TikTok names and YouTube names and email addresses.
This fucker really just curled up on my arm and went to sleep, and now I can't hardly move. Okay, that's fun. All right. Yeah, she's the one that gave me that really gorgeous bracelet outside after everything.
Yes, that bracelet was beautiful.
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay,
it is.
okay. I'm focused. I want
What
to hear
year
the
were you
EVP.
born? Were you born in the house?
I love how that
Do we
K2
need
meter
to
over
put
here is just
more
going off
religious
constantly with them
artifacts
asking
in the
questions.
house?
What's your favorite meal?
Ending EVP session.
I can't wait to hear this back.
Can't remember
What?
if they got anything this one or not.
Am I the only one that does this when you're listening to something really hard? Like I shift my eyes somewhere else and I don't watch what I'm listening to.
No, I think I'm shifty eyed. I know I am.
I feel like I hear better if I'm not paying attention to it.
I look places to find my words, like they're gonna be over here somewhere.
I mean, I do that too, yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Earlier you
Filter.
were talking about you were down in the basement, you saw a little boy.
Yeah.
There was somebody telling us during my session to go to the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To have
constantly.
them go out
Always in the
here.
basement.
Does
All the
basement.
time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Did you
two
just hear
names
that?
on here.
Yeah,
That was
they're
me
down.
tapping.
Yeah.
No. Somebody just clearly in my ear said, Alan.
Alan's in the basement.
There was too much noise.
It was
in
right
here.
in my ear. You
And
should have heard
they
that.
did just pop up though. I did hear something, but I thought it was them.
It was right in my ear. It was
That's
Alan.
funny because I was in the kitchen, and while they were talking
It's
about
my husband's name.
going to the basement, Alan
He's
had just gone into the
downstairs.
basement, and then
He
she
said
heard
nothing.
Alan.
The names that came up on here when you were asking.
John says to ask about Uncle Bert.
So what that makes me wonder is if they're up there with the kids and the Black Madonna, and the Black Madonna is a protector, was she worried about Alan going into the basement by himself?
So I was like in that little, like your wall separating. It's not a kitchen, it's like a dining room, I guess,
Yeah.
ish.
Yeah.
But I was in there, and Brittany and Alan had just gone down into the basement to set up for when they wrapped up here. And so
Okay.
I'm standing in that spot where I can hear Brittany and Alan, and I can hear them investigating right there.
Oh, so you could hear them both. You could hear them
Right.
all.
So I heard Brett say something about him being told to go to the basement, and I was like, mm-mm. And then I heard Larissa respond with, I just heard somebody whisper Alan. And I was like, y'all okay down there? Like, y'all okay? I'm not coming to check on you, but y'all okay? Are y'all all right?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It was interesting being in the middle and hearing the conversations.
Oh, I'll bet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready to hear the EVP session now.
All right, go.
Play it, Larissa.
I just heard a low growl. Hey, Stacy, how long has this been going? Must have read the email wrong. No, this actually just started probably about a half an hour ago. There was a delay in the feed.
She's
I
right. 29
apologize.
minutes. Although I've been live on TikTok for like 90 minutes. It's taking us 90 minutes to get through 30 minutes. We gonna be here forever.
Edgar, Eric, and Charles.
Maybe that's
Charlie.
what was trying to-
Charlie, I told you.
You did.
Charlie.
When there was
Right?
something I was
Yeah,
trying
you
to
said Charlie.
hear, and I think it was Edgar. And that
Edgar.
was in the chair.
Oh,
I couldn't
okay.
quite make it out. It was a name though.
I know you said the name with the E. You were saying. I remember that.
Yeah. It might have been
Playback.
Edgar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do playback.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, I want to hear.
These aren't stopping.
Are you going to
That was Lan.
How old are you? EVP session, Doss house upstairs. What is the name of the boy that I saw downstairs? How old are you?
do you like to play with the games that we have brought for you today?
Are you happy with all the toys here?
Are you lonely in this house?
Who's Cindy? How many kids are here?
I noticed after Tabitha's question, it got quiet. Did you hear it? Like you can hear the static noise behind it and it dipped down and got quiet, but not, I didn't hear anything. You're muted.
Because my dog keep barking. Tabitha's saying on the live that there was a response after her question, but I was listening to see if it was this one or the next one. I didn't hear it. I heard it get silent, like the white noise got quieter. Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier you said you would protect me because I was Irish. Are you going to protect me everywhere or just in the house?
What was the new toy I brought you?
Why were you a refugee?
Is the Black Madonna here? Because of the
I heard it said it was just a
Did it say-
whisper. I don't know, it was a whisper. She's gonna play it again.
you hear it?
Mhm.
Brett did.
I did.
Why were you a refugee?
Dad,
Yeah.
dad,
Dad.
dad.
Daddy
Wow.
came up earlier and everything. Toy I brought you.
Why were you a refugee?
Dad. It says dad.
Dad or Matt?
Yeah, I can hear that
Why were you
even
a
through a
refugee?
Dad.
Dad,
Dad.
dad.
Wait, refugee. I don't understand. What? I don't understand. I don't
I don't-
understand.
I don't understand because I was staying close to you, so I don't.
Okay, I'll have to ask.
You guys on the live hear that?
Yes, ma'am, we did.
I'm just gonna play it one more time and see if you guys hear if you hear dad or what you hear.
I hear dad. You can hear the duh.
What was the new toy I brought you?
Why were you a refugee?
Dad.
Is
You
the
can
Black
hear
Madonna here?
dad.
Because of the fire.
You can hear the duh. You can hear dad really clearly.
So Tabitha said that she had asked that question because she got refugee on an earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
Makes
remember,
sense. Okay.
taking them into an active investigation, but by the time I got the camera and figured out how to go live, they had already wrapped up. So I came in at break time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else on the live right now was like, yeah, I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The two people were arguing. Oh, okay. Okay.
Does the priest visit here?
What year were you born? Were you born in the house?
Do we need to put more religious artifacts in the house?
What's your favorite meal?
Ending EVP session. Pretty cool. So for you on the feed, a whisper, I heard something. Yes. Awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah, I heard.
Awesome.
So refugee came up when I was doing the thing.
Yep.
So
So refugees. So where would they have come from as refugees? 'Cause you know-
Ireland.
Ireland.
I'm
Ireland.
thinking
So
Ireland.
so dad. Why would you be a refugee because of your dad?
Because
Your dad died.
why didn't that pause? Because the Irish came over during the potato famine, like basically as a refugee. They came up, they left, they had to leave.
So I can't say what it was. She said ESTIS. That's where they put the blindfold on and everything, I think. And she
Mhm.
said two people were fighting through her or talking to her fighting while she was communicating.
Yeah,
And that's when
interesting.
she got refugee.
Interesting. I mean, yeah, but the only refugee like that would have been, during the time the house was built, and so that it would have been the Irish. Like it would have been the Irish. So especially if there's already Irish there, if there's Irish Catholic Church across the street, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it would have been Irish. And I know that just because that's where my family that came over from Ireland settled all throughout Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
By the way, before we go back up there, we actually should call and find out where they're buried instead of trying to wander around a cemetery for hours.
I didn't have any problems wandering around the cemetery for hours. I mean,
I didn't either.
those are
I kind of
beautiful-
want to go back to those two crypts. I'm not going to lie.
That one crypt was creepy, dude.
It was. And you know what? When I came back down to the car, I
It
did
opened.
not want to turn my back to that one that was fucking
Yeah.
open.
That open one, that was creepy. The fact that it was at the very back of the graveyard, like cut into a hill at the edge of the
Yes.
property, didn't look like any of the others. Like it was set apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was so weird.
Yeah, it was
And you
weird.
had to go up the little stairs in front of the really ornate one to get to the other one.
Mhm.
Like it was so weird, dude. And I wanted to look in there, but at the same time, like something in my gut was like, don't.
Mhm.
Don't.
Because I
And
started to get out of the car to go with you, and I was like, keep the car running. Just keep the car running.
well, and it's obviously been open for a long time because there were a whole bunch of leaves that I could see just right there in the with first few inches. But it was chained, and the chain was even rusted. Like it had been open for a long time.
Listen, open crypt says sass no go. That's not survivor material right there. Nope.
To be honest, I would be willing to bet that both of those crypts go really far back. Really far back.
The way they were cut into the hill, I like they're close to original to their graveyard. Like I would say they were probably some of the first crypts ever.
I would 100% agree.
There. Yeah. Yeah.
The Schumann's acting up. Yeah, I would 100% agree. 100% agree. I want to go back up to the top of that hill though and revisit all of the sisters and the mothers up there.
That was
What
really pretty.
that was such it was so
It was so cold.
weird. I don't know how else to explain that. Standing up there and looking at all of those graves of all of the women, the nuns up there, it was weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was weird. It was weird.
It was weird. I feel like a better offering
I agree.
stew. Yeah. I feel like a
I
better
agree.
offering stew, but I could not think up there in that wind on the top of that hill and that ice frigid.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole different level of cold.
Maybe those bitches made me sick.
I mean,
They didn't like my offering. That's not funny.
no,
I'm
that's not
sorry.
funny.
It was kind of funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was a little funny, but it's not really.
But really, the only thing that we had to leave, you had the
Right.
the
Like if
Werthers.
we knew we were gonna hang out there, like maybe if I was gonna run into a cemetery full of nuns and mothers, and priests.
Yeah, like I brought tobacco, I
I
brought
would
whiskey,
for a big offering, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like a bigger offering was due there.
I agree. Bobblehead Jesus.
Buddy
Maybe
Jesus.
not bobblehead. Buddy Christ.
Jesus. We're going to hell.
It's
Going to hell. Damn it.
okay, so when we go back up, we have to stop at Uranus Fudge Factory. I am regretting not buying that sticker that said I'm going to hell in every religion.
I mean, yeah.
Or maybe I just need to print my own. I don't know. I'm going to hell in every religion.
Still kind of mad out of all the stickers that the Fudge Factory had, there was no brown star sticker. Like I saw the whole store just for a brown star Uranus Fudge Factory.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. I'm even drinking out of my Uranus Fudge Factory mug. The best fudge comes from Uranus.
No way.
Are you really? Clinky.
Cheers. That's not much, man.
Oh my gosh. I haven't found my bottle of wine yet. Did you see it when we were unpacking?
Did you look in the front room?
Okay.
Where the candles and the waters are?
Yeah.
And there's a tote in there.
Oh, the tote with no lid.
Yeah, there's a lot of things still in the tote.
Okay. All right.
Like that,
Alright.
the witch's wood, the bark from the witch's tree, and
Oh,
that big
okay.
piece of birch, and yeah,
Okay. Okay.
there's a lot of stuff still in there.
Okay. Oh yeah, we got dirt from that crypt, didn't we?
You did, your brave ass. My friend's brave, man. I ain't that brave. I ain't that brave. I keep the car running though.
When we go back, we have to make sure. I want to take you to there's a cemetery outside of St. Louis that I visited a few times. It has an infinity circle in it. So that's where I got infinity graveyard dirt. But down towards the back, there's a whole big area of really, really old graves. And you can tell some of it is just where things have settled, but the majority of it, grave robbers went through there, and there are open pits.
See, graves don't really bother me that much. It's them old ass crypts. Like the
Yeah.
graveyard we were in NOLA. You remember the
Funny you mentioned that.
marble crypts?
Okay,
And
that was creepy as
the
fuck though.
marble were missing, and it like
That is my favorite cemetery. I was just thinking earlier this morning that it's been a little too long since I've been to New Orleans. I need to go back to New Orleans. But that is my favorite cemetery there. It's one I visit pretty much every time I'm there. I I know that they do that. You know what I mean? Like, I know that they upkeep and they make them pretty because they are a tourist attraction, you know. But the fact that all of those goddamn crypts were open, all of them, all of the front had been removed and they're open, and the fact that there were homeless people sleeping in there, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, the homeless people sleeping in the open crypts was too much.
My nose keeps itching. Somebody's talking about me. Stop it.
It's
Like, it's
Julie.
pissing me off. Yeah, that by far was, when you pointed that out, I was like, we should leave right now. And I still didn't get to take you to the other cemetery that has there's a huge witch's tree in there that comes up and goes over like this, and then it goes down into the ground and back up. It looks like a serpent, but there's tons of offerings and candles and stuff like that. But there's a whole section of the graveyard over there where I don't remember exactly. I don't remember the story. I'll have to ask my friend that lives down there because he took me through all of that and was explaining it. But there's a tree over there, and underneath the tree is one of the only African American serial killers, and he's buried there. And there's a lot of, like, I didn't even want to go close to it. He was like, no, come here and look. I was like, no, I'm okay from 5 feet away, you know. But 5 feet is about as
serial killers.
Huh?
That's a whole wormhole. You said one of the only African American serial killers. My brain just started calculating, like, are they all white dudes?
Most of them are white dudes. Yeah, most of them are white dudes.
Well,
That's why Eileen Nunos, I'm gonna murder her last name, and I'm pun intended, but that's why she was such a sensation, because she is, I don't know if she's the only female, but she is one of the only female serial killers.
But why are they all white dudes though?
Huh? What?
How are they all white dudes though? Like, my brain just started calculating,
For
like,
the same reason I fucking hate dating, because they're all fucking creepy. Oh, I better be careful what I say. Somebody on TikTok gonna get in trouble.
all right, don't
Warnos, thank you, Tosh. Thank you. As I'm wearing a Jeffrey Dahmer shirt today. But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. So back to what I was talking about, this tree. It's fucking, I need to take you there. I really do. It's creepy as fuck. Like, some of the offerings and some of the things, like, people leave active hexes and curses, like the voodoo practitioners leave them at this tree with this grave.
So why would you go to where there's active voodoo, and like, why?
Why am I orange on TikTok? Oh well. So my friend just took me there. Like he asked if I had ever been to that cemetery. He was showing me some stuff. He's the one that is in the really badass wicked house there. But he took me, I need to take you to the big park too. We didn't get to do that either. But he wanted to take me. That's one of his favorite cemeteries. That's one of his favorite cemeteries. So he told me that. So he used to be the lead singer in a metal band, and that's where he used to go when he had a block and he couldn't write. He would go sit there.
Everybody
So,
loves the lead singer in a metal band.
huh?
Everybody loves the lead singer in a metal band.
He's really awesome. I love John. He's funny. I need to introduce you to him when we're down there. So yeah. Yeah. When I went to visit, and he gave me a tour of the house, he said, it's really interesting. He's like, I knew you were coming. And I was like, well, yeah, we were on the phone. He was like, no, because I told him when I got around the corner that I was like, hey, I'm almost here. But he has a murder of crows in the backyard. He said they had all been there all day, hanging out, talking, eating, whatever. And he said they all started like crazy squawking, spinning in the air. And he said, right as I texted and said I was around the corner, they all came up on the balcony and then left. I was like, well, they are my buds.
I mean, everywhere we go,
everywhere we go, there are crows everywhere.
Yeah, not just crows. You make a crow friend.
I do. Oh my God, I do.
It's not that just we see crows everywhere. You make a friend out of a crow everywhere we go.
I instantly thought of the one in Sedona.
Or a magpie.
I instantly thought of that one in Sedona that then brought his friends. And then I felt bad because we were leaving.
Yeah, I go back to the one in the French Quarter that basically lived with us at the hotel for a minute.
Yeah, because we were there for what, like 4 or 5 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, he kind of lived right there on the balcony with you. When shiny things and bread. I mean,
well, yeah.
Whatever.
I am the crow mother. That's funny.
Crow mother's better than what I came up with, yeah. I was gonna say you're the bird bitch.
God damn it. Almost died on snot.
We're gonna go with yours.
Mm-hmm. I actually, one of my Kachina dolls that
my Kachina's back there. He's an eagle.
One of my favorite Kachina dolls is the crow mother. Yep.
I only have one Kachina and it's nice over there.
Why won't it fucking do the thing? Yeah, the crow mother. That's her. So yeah.
Hanging out back there with the voodoo dolls.
We shall put her right here. Actually, we'll put her right here. This is where I saw that orb a while ago. It started like, let me move you, ma'am. So see the little poppet from New Orleans right there? There's like a red tag on it. So it started here. It went down like this, turned into a crescent, and then turned back into a circle and came like that.
Yeah. Weird.
I don't know where to put her. Like everywhere feels wrong. There we go. Everywhere felt wrong. So that's probably a pretty good podcast episode. Wow, my Oklahoma came out. That's a good podcast episode.
It's gonna take us forever to get through this. Because there's so many like blood and down this part over here that didn't get filmed kind of relates to that. Yeah. There was so much that didn't get filmed that happened.
Yeah.
Like I would let them go downstairs and I was hanging close to the living room with you because Lord have mercy, you were dying. And usually Shauna was in that dining room area.
Did you see it?
I just glanced up.
There was another one right there.
Booger beacon.
Stop calling me a booger magnet.
I didn't say booger magnet. I said booger beacon.
Man, look at both my elbows. They're naked. The ink didn't take on my fucking elbows, and it makes me sad. I sat through getting my fucking elbows tattooed, and it didn't fucking take. Like when I do this, it doesn't look like it as bad, but okay, I'm sorry. Squirrel. We should go.
Yeah, we probably should go. I'm hungry.